Good morning, everyone. We're on Conway's moose hunt. Driving over this woods road now up in Sheffield Lake area. Going into one of our good birds. It's a windy morning, so that's not a good thing, but it's clear. We won't get wet anyway. Me, Danny, and Conway. Seen one on the side of the road, but it was too dark. I don't know what it was. So we're going to go in here for a walk and see how it turns out.
This is not the first time that me and Conway have been in here. A few years ago, he had a caribou license and was pretty successful. Watch this.
Well, here we are again, me and Conway Toms. I didn't hear you talk. He don't like talking, you know. So I figured I had to do it myself. 1 week left in the season. So it's too much snow for four-wheeler this time, so we're gonna try our luck with a VK. Tell you the truth, there's not enough snow for snowmobile, but
you could see what track looks like before the day is gone.
yes. Where's he going? Okay, well, in a few minutes we'll be up on open downs looking for a lovely stag. We'll meet you there.
Had a little bit of trouble getting back to where we wanted to go because the open country was so rough and wasn't enough snow to get around if we wanted to on Skidoo. So, of course, the days are kind of short that time of the year, and we had to have a lunch, of course, and between the lunches now and stories Conway was telling, before we realized it was, you know, pushing 3 o'clock and time was against us, and we finally seen one, or seen a couple I should say, to get her over on the hill. But when we got closer there was actually several of them there, and the sun was right in our eyes, but we could see for sure that one was a stag. So we got closer to get a better look at him. We got to this little rock here, and Conway looked over the rock and sure enough they're still there, but the sun was right in our eyes, and it wasn't going to be a good video, but we couldn't take any chances, and Conway just took his time and did what he had to do. Watch this.
Is that all done, sir? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Can I do it? Man, what a shot! Here comes Conway. Like we said, now it's not a trophy, but it's meat for the winter, and we're quite happy. You think, buddy? Great, isn't it?
Oh, not as big as it looked in the scope.
Show me the antlers.
I guarantee you, boy, that's something to be proud of. Right there, look at that, look, boy. I tell you now.
Yeah, them boys here so I can see his antlers. I can't see. There you go. Look this way.
Yeah, boy, 6 points, boy.
6 points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a beast, it is. They really landed. I don't think we killed Bambi's father this time.
No. Well, we got to get it all cleaned up and get back before it gets dark. The sun is falling fast, but we'll get her done.
Thanks to Dion's 7mm.
Oh, yes, right. What's that? 4 for 4. Yeah, we said it already. 4 for 4, is it?
4 for 4. With all Dion's rifles, by the way, too. Eh?
Yeah. Look at him. Look at like he's camera shy. When you look at the camera, as if.
Next thing you want me to start talking.
That's right. Anyway, let's go get her duck cleaned up.
I know that was a caribou hunt, but we really knew this area well for moose and caribou. And where we were about to go, we knew a good chance that no one had been there in years. Just a few people use it, and it's just some place that we always find moose. So even though it was windy, we still felt like we had some success anyway. But we didn't care what size the moose was, as long as it was a bull. So we wouldn't be real picky. So we figured we should be able to get it done. It's not much of a secret anymore, I guess. But anyone that have watched any of my videos in years gone by know that I love to climb up the top of mountains. So it was no different today. This is where we were going. There ahead of us, that big ridge. We knew if we got to the top, it was a good chance that we could look back down and see so much area that we're going to see a moose. So that was the plan. And just like we planned, as soon as we got to the top, we wouldn't dare no more than 10 minutes. Look back down, and sure enough, here was the moose.
There's the moose we're going to go after now. There's 3 bulls and a cow.
Well, I know this is quite the gamble to walk to the top of this mountain just not knowing, just to look, you know, not knowing there's any moose around. And when it don't work out, yeah, you feel like you lost out. But majority of times, almost every time, we've always walked top of the ridge that we always found moose, because you can see so much area. But it was after the rut too, so you couldn't, you know, you just couldn't stay down the bottom and call. So it was kind of a spot and stock time of year anyway. So it worked out perfect for us today. Now the tough part started. We had to get back down off this ridge and get a shot of them before they went off somewhere and bedded down.
All right, now we're much closer now. So getting ready here to take some extra bullets. We're about 300 or 400 yards away, so.
It don't matter how many times I do this, I still get excited, as you can hear in my voice. But I always said that whenever I lost that excitement, I think it's time to quit anyway. Anyone that have walked through this red low trees, we call it goobity. But anyone that have walked through it knows there's no way to be quiet in it. It didn't matter anyway. We had to win on our side, and that was drowning out any noise that we were making.
Get ready, get ready. Sounds doing, Conway. Walk over, walk in front of me. Stay ready. Conway, go, Conway.
As you can see when I slowed this video down, one of the bulls that got away,
I see it.
he was a beauty.
We seen her from way up there. And we got her done. Take a look at his trophy. He took that with his nice 300 Magnum. Come over here and swing those antlers up right and see the spread and count the points for me. Come on this side, look. Go around this side. Left up on them. There you go. You stay for a while. How many points?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 pointer.
15 points, boy.
Perfect.
This morning on.
We'll get some better pictures once when it gets more clear ears.
It's gotten in the lungs, though,
Better spot.
I knew I shot high.
Oh yeah. No matter, you got him. The picture's all taken care of. And now we're gonna clean up and have a boil up.
Okay. I like my fork. Oh. I can't go through there now. Are you seeing the sign?
So as soon as the lunch was done, We packed the moose on the bike, the full moose, and took our time and headed for the road. I don't care what kind of bike it is. If you can bring the moose on the bike, it sure beats bringing on your back. Well, we had maybe, I'd say, 3/4 of a mile to go before we got to the road. So I'm just glad that Conway had his bike there. If not, this would have been a long day. The terrain around Newfoundland, for the most part, is not very level. And if you don't know what you're doing and watching where you're going, especially with a full load of moose, it can be so easy to be upside down pretty fast. Conway, for the most part of his life, a good part of his life, he's operated a porter and skidder, so he knows what it's like to be in some pretty crazy places. So he had a little bit of experience, so I guess a bit of luck and a bit of skill was on his side, I guess. Well, I know I said it before, but this is one hunt that I'll never forget, and I know Conway's going to remember, and I guess we'll hope we'll do it all again another time. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video so far, but just a reminder about this free moose hunt in Newfoundland that I got up for grabs. It's still available, and don't let this chance slip away. DVD sales are going great, but there's still some left, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this contest, that once 600 videos are sold, and then I'll do the draw. So send me an email at nlmoosehunt@hotmail.com, and I'll explain to you just how to take part in this free moose hunt. So yeah, just purchase a DVD and your name gets entered. So looking forward to hearing from you, and let's get back to the video, and I hope you enjoys the rest of the show.
Take your time. Good. I think he's a little far back, but I think I got him about maybe a foot back.
You're the man.
Whew, day one, back on the rock. Good to be home. Hi, my name is Gerald Keats. I'm originally from Gamble, Newfoundland. Living in Nova Scotia now for the last 11 or 12 years. Just arriving here at Cat Arm at Northern Lights Lodge to hopefully do a moose hunt tomorrow. Tomorrow's the first day of the season. I've never taken a moose before with a bow. Met up with Terry, one of the owners, back in last fall, or spring I guess, when the show was in Halifax. Booked the trip with him, and so we're here now today to get ready for tomorrow, and I guess Dion Dix is going to be my guide, and it'll be my first moose with a bow. I have killed a few things with a bow before, but nothing as big as a moose or as difficult as a moose. But we're really looking forward to a great time here this week. We've got 6 days. Maybe we'll get really lucky, get a moose first thing tomorrow morning, and then we can get on with a good bear hunt. And hopefully we'll see you on the trail.
This hunt took place a few years ago. Good friend of mine, Terry Smith, he's a part owner of an outfit, Northern Light Adventures, based out of Arbordeep area, and he asked me to come over to guide 1 week in the spring for a bear hunt, and we got a real good bear actually. And while I was there, I wanted to do as much scouting as possible, because before I went to Yukon that following fall, I was going to come over in the same area to guide a bow hunter from Halifax for a moose hunt. So I tried to scout the place as much as I possibly could, because I was never over before in my life. I'd never been hunting over there. So I had to go around and look for places where moose would be using, and look for moose sign and stuff. It was a beautiful, beautiful area. A lot of country to cover, and I just want to try to cover as much area as I could to try to find a good bull for the client for that following fall, because I only had a few days of that week when I started guiding. Then by Friday I had to be done, because I had to get ready for the Yukon. But take a look at this bull that I seen in July. I can only imagine what he's going to look like time September come. What a bull. We never seen the big bull again, but first thing Monday morning, we went for a ride in a truck, and we didn't go no more than a half hour from camp. We looked up beside this little hill, and there was 2 young moose, 2 bulls, and this being Gerald's first moose he ever hunted with a bow, any moose would be a trophy to him, didn't matter what size it was.
Yeah, we are getting ready now. I see the 2 bulls and they got over the spook, so. What do you think of that, Gerald? Welcome back to the rock. There you go.
Of course, this was the first day of hunting season, and the moose wasn't real easy to be spooked, but of course the truck made so much noise on the road, we still give them time to get over that little bit of a shock that they got when they heard a truck driving at the road. Jason Chipman was the other guy that was with us. This was his first time ever guiding in this area, so he tagged along with us to help us, of course. Plus he was going to continue on guiding after I left and went to the Yukon, so he wanted to, of course, familiarize himself with the area as much as possible. As soon as the moose started feeding again, me and Gerald took our time and tried to sneak in closer and get a better shot.
Ready? The moose is up through here. We're hoping they're going to make their way down around toward us, so we're just going to wait and see.
We thought we knew exactly where the moose was going to come out, but unknown to us, the moose was coming straight toward us. And when they broke out of the woods, it was just too late and too close. The moose got a scare and turned and ran away.
Oh. Yeah.
It was the smaller bull of the 2 that seen us and got scared and ran away. And it seemed like the bigger bull couldn't understand why the small bulls run away. And instead of running away with the small one, he stopped and waited for a while. This was our only chance. I decided to try and close the distance between us while he stood there watching us. And Gerald didn't waste any time. Once we got him within range, he drawed quick as possible and let a arrow fly.
Take your time. You can do it. Take your time. Oh. Good.
I think he's a little far back, but I think I got him about maybe a foot back.
You're the man.
Whew, day 1, back on the rock. Good to be home.
Okay, I'm going to run and see how I follow him.
Yeah.
Once I topped the little hill that the moose was standing on, the moose was nowhere to be seen.
Okay, we're going to...
We waited for a half hour or so and went down and took his blood trail and see if we could find him.
Yeah. Try and follow it. He went straight out through. Okay. Be careful. Got him?
Right there, right behind the tree.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I see him.
It's right over there.
Perfect. Here comes Gerald. Coming up to his first moose he's ever taken with a bow, and it's a great one. Very nice rack.
Oh yeah, there
Huh?
we go. First moose with a bow, day one, moose hunting season, Cat Arm, Newfoundland.
Perfect.
Got some great guides here beyond. Jason, we're at Northern Lights Adventures. Man, this is it. Come on up. I got some friends in Houston that are dying to see this. Come on up, spend your American dollars.
Way to go.
Oh boy, yeah.
So we gotta get this cleaned up here now and get back to the truck. Congratulations, Gerald.
Thank you, thank
This
you.
is my first moose over at Northern Lights Adventures. The first client actually. So
There you go. Good
Monday
job.
morning. Can't believe it. Worked so good. I had spent the last 2 days scouting around, and I didn't see this one. Seen, I think it was 8 more moose besides these. And we drove it the road this morning. Just gonna go out to my truck. I have a truck parked at the road. This guy spies 3 moose on the way out, right?
Yeah.
Before we seen them. Me and Jason, 2 of us.
These are good guides. You did a great job of getting me on the moose. I just spotted them out first, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Thanks, Dion. This is nice. This was my 55th birthday present, by the way. Self gift. Turned 55 yesterday and said freedom 55, but it's over after today. Got to go back to work now. Actually, some fellows got to go to work now.
Yeah, the work just begins for us now.
And the work begins. Yeah.
The fun is over. Good job.
Okay, we got the moose all cleaned up, and we're going back to the, I call old-fashioned way. We got straps cut into quarters. We're gonna lug it on our backs. So I'm gonna put this in on these shoulders. We've never done that, so.
I need a spare head.
Okay. What is this? Get up measure. Oh, what is that? That's it. Get head up. You know what? Okay.
As I have rewatched this movie, Gerald, we put that moose on your head upside down. We were supposed to have the nose down your back, but yeah, you made it work anyway.
Walk right
Yeah.
up there where we came down over that way. You're going up through that little gully.
Okay. Here goes his first time. Try to help yourself. I'm going to try to use my feet. Right. Get up. Things I get that comfortable. Think of that.
Not too bad.
Huh?
Not too bad.
Okay.
Thanks, Terry.
Oh.
All right.
Yep.
You can take anything else now?
Go on.
I don't have to tell any lies because there's the boys bringing out today's bit of fun. They had to work hard though. I had the hard job. I had to pull that trigger. This is the last 2 quarters. This one only had 4 quarters, so they only had to make 2 trips. There we go, the 2 hind quarters, look. Dandies.